In this video, I'm going to share my simple 3-step method that I use to shift my energy when I'm feeling low vibe. So yes, I still feel low vibe at times. I'm not enlightened. I'm not always high vibe. However, I do have some tools in my tool belt. So now, because I've been on this journey for a few years, I now know what to do when I am feeling low vibe. And so I'm going to share it with you. So when you're feeling low vibe, the first thing that I do, that I recommend you also do, is to question it. Question why you're feeling this way. What's causing me to feel this way? Ask yourself those types of questions. Use emotional inquiry. And this is because self-reflection is what leads to self-awareness. And so just by, sitting with my emotion and questioning it, giving it that time of day to dig into it, has helped me become aware of myself on a deeper level, because it leads me to have these realizations or breakthroughs about myself, like, oh, I'm feeling frustrated because of this reason. And then that reason, a lot of the times, I can actually link it back to childhood. So a lot of this stuff, not everything, but a lot of this stuff is originally formed in childhood. And so sit with it and question it as a way to just develop more self-awareness around yourself and your emotions. And then the second thing that I do is I apply Dr. David Hawkins' letting go technique. And this technique is simple but effective. I do talk about it quite a lot in my videos because I've realized how powerful this technique is. And I learned it from Dr. David Hawkins' book, Letting Go. So if you want a deeper understanding on suppressed emotions, the letting go technique, and just yourself as a human being and how you operate, I recommend reading the book because it will take you much deeper with this sort of information. And so the letting go technique is very simple to use. So what you do is when you have that negative emotion come up, a lot of the times it's actually suppressed emotions that are being triggered. So he talks about in the book how we all have these repressed and suppressed emotions in the body that we're basically just storing. And then, something will happen in the external environment that will trigger these suppressed emotions to come up. And majority of us, we don't know how to deal with our emotions. So what we tend to do is just resist them. And what you resist persists. So because all of us are resisting these negative emotions, that's what keeps them there and keeps them coming back, right? So instead of, resisting it, you want to just accept it. Accept how you feel. Accept the negative emotion. And then you allow it. So let it be there. A lot of the times we're like, oh, I don't like this negative emotion. I don't want to feel it. So, we might try to distract ourselves from it. We might use food, for example. Like some of us, use emotional eating to feel better. That's just one example. We can use many, many other distractions to try to make ourselves feel better. But as long as we do that, we're just going to keep that emotion there in the body. So it's about clearing it out of the body for good so that it doesn't keep coming back up. So accept it, allow it. So you just allow it I just tell myself that it's okay to feel this emotion and just let it be there. And then observe it. So observe the emotion in the body because you aren't your thoughts or emotions. The true you, your true essence, doesn't change. It's always the same. And you have thoughts and emotions that come and go. So it's about taking that step back as the conscious awareness that can observe and observing your emotion, but not just observing the emotion. It's also about observing the physical sensations in the body. And by accepting it, allowing it, observing it, you will end up releasing it. And you know that you've successfully released this negative emotion because you will actually feel a release, and you will be left feeling uplifted, lighter, more high vibe. You will literally feel that emotion clear itself out. And so that's the key to not keeping it in the body, not resisting it, not suppressing it, is just accept it, allow it, observe it, release it. The more you start doing this with your negative emotions, the more you're basically going to clear it out of the body, and it's naturally going to raise your vibration permanently. It's the negative suppressed emotions that's keeping us in these low vibes. So this is a really powerful practice, to use. And then the third thing I do is, once I've used the letting go technique, which the letting go technique is basically clearing out the emotional charge. So once that emotion's cleared out and I've been left feeling lighter and more uplifted, the third thing I like to do is engage in a high vibe activity. So that could be meditation, because meditation is a great practice for getting out of that ego mind. It's also the ego that keeps us in the negative low frequencies. So meditation is a great practice for shifting from the ego to the heart and soul, which instantly raises vibration. Or going for a nature walk, which is great for, bringing you into the present moment, which also dissolves the ego. Or something like breath work. I like to use Wim Hof's breath work from YouTube. He has a couple of videos on YouTube, just 10-minute videos. So I will engage in some type of high vibe activity like that to give me that extra boost, to get back into feeling good, feeling, those higher vibrations. And that's it. That's the 3-step method I use. So question it as a way to develop more self-awareness around yourself and why you're feeling that way. Use the letting go technique to clear the emotion from the body, which will leave you feeling lighter and uplifted. And then engage in a high vibe activity to give you that extra boost. This is my go-to practice now, and it really does work. That letting go technique. Another thing I wanted to mention with that is, don't apply the letting go technique and trying to force the emotion to leave. Whenever you operate in force, it doesn't get results. So it's not about forcing it to leave. It's just allowing it to be there as long as it needs to be there before it clears itself out. And you're just allowing it to do that, to go through that process. So I hope you liked the video and you got some sort of value. I hope it will help you get out of those low vibrations, develop some self-awareness, start raising vibration more permanently. So if you got value, just let me know by hitting the like button or write a comment. If you think this video has value for other people, engage with it, because that's how, it gets pushed out into the algorithm for more people to see. And if you like this sort of content, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'm also going to leave a follow-up video here that is 5 habits that keeps you low vibe. So if you want to learn more about that, click here and have an awesome day. Thanks for watching. Peace.